Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Knicks. And Greg, don't you think their thinking has got to be, let's not wait around. Let's close this series out right now.
To rally their team. But if they let this series go to Game 6, their job's only going to get tougher.
So going with his first points of the night for the Celtics. Just a time. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Hart. Good, and as this goes to Towns.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Yep, it counts.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Brunson against Holiday. Up two there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Holiday. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Brown finds Tatum. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Anunoby. Good on the three-point shot.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Well, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Now, here's Brown. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort. Brunson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Left side, Towns. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
defense there by Tatum. Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And it's Brunson missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. Nice move. He stepped back and crossed it up.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Here's the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, White. Lifts a mark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is...
White against Bridges. Rebounded by the...
Is that open?
A steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Achua finds Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk. He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Bridges, and the Knicks good for two.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And here's Tatum for three. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's one. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And here's Tatum for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside, White. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. New York's gone 3 or 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Front pass the arc. He's off on that one. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's McBride. Off target with his three. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Count that one. Pritchard's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Bridges outside. Achua takes to Bridges. It's up a three. Horford with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the three ball. Pritchard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Kane can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside Robinson. In the corner, it's Bridges. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bridges has got 8.
And Bridges so accurate from downtown, especially out of the corners.
Here's Pritchard. The Knicks pull it in.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Bridges, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
The deep 3 from Tatum. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. So they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Here's McBride, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Driving to the basket.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Here's McBride after Drew Holiday score. McBride passes to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 4. Inside is Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
So both teams making some changes here. The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Holiday. Boston again missing. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
His dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That free throw, no good.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. 1:21 left here in the second.
finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Porzingis with the block. To the middle. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York leading by 3. Brunson kicks to Achua. To Brunson. Brunson among the bigs.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Bounce pass, Holiday. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That'll be his second foul of the game. .36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. White, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their workout.
Anunoby outside. Out to the right wing. Towns against Porzingis. Goes down low. He has 6.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
On that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Porzingis.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one.
Early even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New York Knicks.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good, too.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or 2?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long-shot. So,
Let's pretend it's one word.
well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Bridges misses.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On to White for the lead. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A floater. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
Over in the corner, White. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 10 points.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, the Celtics shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality position.
3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Hey, friend.
Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
Hey, what's up, D?
Running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum.
Oh, not much. I am enjoying my day off from deliveries. You?
Inside Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm doing well. Also, just about to send these boys to Cancun.
Towns against Porzingis. Towns, the pass to Brunson. That's the 3-5. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Porzingis inside, defended by Towns. They get it back, out to White, from the arc, bangs home the trifecta. White's got 7 points.
Smart pass from Porzingis with a better shot available.
Runs in the pass to Towns, and it's Hart top of the key. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Celtics. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Brunson finds Towns. Out to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And here's White. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Just 4 to shoot. Misses from close range. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 3-point game. Brunson the pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. That one goes in there. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Porzingis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Brunson. Out the basket and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Here's Hauser, still without a basket. Pass to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Supremely athletic play. Brown really stuck it to them there.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to Johnson's goal. Great third quarter for them offensively. Brunson gets to Robinson. There's the triple. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Celtics trail by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pritchard passes the ground. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yeah, give me that back.
Seconds left in the third. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point
Sorry.
lead. And their
Another game next.
pave the way for them. We'll return shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the second game. I might take a break in between though. Cause I want to finish watching this game right here live. The real game.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players.
Not yet, but I'll probably have it when I take my break. I'm not sure yet, to be honest.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Tatum.
Support the stream. With the cash of $8 followed.
Here's a Chua. Off target from outside. The Celtics shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pritchard passes the team.
And had Olive Garden leftovers.
With the three-point shot. New York leading by 8. Pass to Achua. Back to Towns. Now, here's Achua. Outside, Towns.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good.
Here's Horford. Finished off by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. Takes a step back. Here's Pritchard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in for Achua. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team to keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by McBride.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
The Knicks lead by 3. Outside in town. Fires the three. Hangs it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here is Tatum. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here is Robinson. Lane finds Robinson. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Holiday dishes to Tatum. From deep three-point line. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Bridges. From downtown. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Shot stood Brown making the play. Tatum's got 25 points.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 3. Runs in the pass to Towns. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And a dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
Here's Brunson. Holiday with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on the field goal attempt since the start of the fourth quarter. And slammed up by Tatum. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no set.
Now here's Towns. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Tatum against Hart. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
The pick out to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. There is the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Tatum nails them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. To Brunson. Bridges outside. Shoots the three. Nails the tray.
That is world class.
I've seen that with a huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player.
Gets the first, and that brings them within two. And so Tatum nails them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We can probably expect to see him slow it down, huh?
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Pass to time. Here's Brunson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting two.
Get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. There's the triple. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Here's Brunson. It's up. And so it's Boston squeaking by with the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this one cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Steve, for coming through. If you're still here, as always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hoping you all come back for game 2 later on. Thanks, Joe, for having us.
All right. Thanks, D.